What's up with it? Well, part on entertainment group. Just tapping in right. All right. I was talking to some of my YGs, my young gangsters. You know what I'm saying? OG YG time, right? And we was talking like about how times is different, and and I was explaining to them like in the times that I grew up, and maybe the stories that I heard from the people that grew up before me, that it was like more morals, and the character building was innately higher. It was the times was different, but the people were different. Like it stood for something that was different. And I know a lot of times us older dudes, we like to criticize the young dudes about how they carry it, and how they carry it so much. Not that how they carry it, but how they carry it so much differently than us. Cause like we carried it different than the dudes that came before us, but we still carried a lot of the things that they done, or held it at a higher esteem. The things that we saw them do. Whereas though a lot of the things that the young dudes do these days is innately different. They um so what I done this time different than what I probably do a lot of other times. And I like to talk, but I also like to listen. So I came into the conversation wanting to listen more than talk. So that's what I done. And I was listening to how they explain their times, and how they feel as human, as like we talking to them like they lesser than humans, or they just such bad make such bad decisions. And it's like, how can you make such bad decisions when you was given this and that and the other, right? And then it dawned it on me, right, exactly what they was saying, right? All right, for an example, right, if a farmer if a farmer planted seeds every year, and planted the same seeds every year, and every year it got a harvest, and every year it got a harvest, and every year it got a harvest, and every year it got a harvest. It's the same exact seed every year, and it got a harvest, right? Then they planted the same exact seeds one year, and the harvest didn't come the way it's supposed to come. It was like a destroyed kind of harvest, right? The last thing that the farmer would do is blame the seed. The farmer would blame the climate change. The farmer the farmer would blame like the soil, where the everything. But the last thing that the farmer would blame is the seed, because consistently these particular seeds have been growing a particular crop. So with that being said, right, if you look at it and you put it in the same perspective, right, maybe it's not the young boys, right? Maybe it's not the maybe we adapted to not having fathers better than they did. Maybe we adapted to is a different quality of woman. Uh, you know, we, maybe it's us. Is what I'm saying. Maybe it's we didn't have social media, and we didn't have life wasn't at as fast as pace, like knowledge just flying around. Like for example, we on Instagram. Now this is crazy, right? If you're a person that's like real life on Instagram, you found out that Kobe passed away before his own family found out. I'm in Washington D.C. This happened in California, and I probably knew that his parent. I probably knew that he passed away before his own family, and that's how fast knowledge and everything passes. We gotta admit that we wasn't living in times where word of mouth was spreading like that, and different things of that nature. And so, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is we gotta take the time out to get to know these youngins, right? Because not only can we teach them something, they could teach us, right? And not only can we help them become better people, they can help us become better people. In order for this to work, it can't keep being a young versus old thing, right? We have to kind of grab the concept that we need each other. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't called up, I want to try to wrap y'all up, but that was just something that I thought that I wanted to share with anybody that's willing to listen, man. DM me, you know what I'm saying? Anything you need to say or anything like that. But I was really like, it just dawned on me, you know what I'm saying? World Part Entertainment Group. Y'all get ready for Kings of DC. It's on the way. We're about to get that started. It's, episode 7 of Washington Bullet about to drop soon. We out here.